In my work with graduate tutors in my school and college, I have learned that the single biggest challenge for new tutors is assessment. New tutors tell me that they spend excessive amounts of time on each assignment, they agonise over grades, they worry if they are being too harsh, too easy or inconsistent in their grading, and then moderation processes can make them feel exposed and vulnerable. Add to this a huge marking load, and they often find the whole experience fraught and difficult. One way I wanted to support tutors through the assessment process was with the introduction of rubrics at school level. Simply, a rubric is a tool that includes descriptions of levels of performance in a particular assignment to facilitate grading and feedback. It is well established that rubrics empower students by helping them understand how they are assessed and enhance their capacity for monitoring their own progress. But rubrics are at least as useful to assessors, especially those new to grading. Adapting the language of relevant UDL guidelines, rubrics help tutors highlight patterns, critical features, big ideas and relationships. They guide information processing and visualisation, and they maximise transfer and generalisation. In short, rubrics help tutors become more competent graders. Rubrics help to clarify expectations for a particular assignment. They promote more consistent, reliable and efficient grading, and they represent an effective tool in helping new tutors develop their assessment practice. This is because they make the implicit explicit. They provide a shared language for engaging with student work, and by helping to systematise feedback, they simplify and speed up the assessment process. Overall, they are an important tool for building tutors' confidence in their assessment practice. Since most of the high-stakes assessments in our subjects are essays, we started with an essay rubric. We opted for an analytic rubric which breaks down the assignment into specific criteria, then describes different levels of performance against each criterion. The level descriptors offer generic feedback to students, but it is possible to add personalised feedback against each criterion. Tutors are encouraged to use this option, but to prioritise the use of the general comments box for personalised feedback. We supported the introduction of rubrics in our school with guidelines explaining how they should be used. We also supplemented in-module assessment support with school-level workshops. Feedback on the rubrics has been overwhelmingly positive, and experienced colleagues and new tutors alike have found them a useful assessment tool. Rubrics are also beginning to be adapted for non-essay assignments, which is exciting. Our experience with rubrics has shown that universal design for undergraduate students is also universal design for graduate tutors.